In the heart of the digital age, social media has become the town square of the 21st century. Yet for some, traditional platforms like Twitter and Facebook have become battlegrounds where conservative voices feel silenced. Enter Truth Social, the brainchild of former President Donald Trump, designed to be a haven for conservative viewpoints and a champion of free speech. Launched in 2022, Truth Social promised a different kind of social media experience, free from what its proponents saw as the censorship and bias of its Silicon Valley rivals. It sought to create a space where conservative voices could be heard without fear of being banned or shadow banned. The platform quickly gained traction among Trump supporters and conservatives disillusioned with mainstream social media. But Truth Social's journey has been far from smooth. Financial challenges, regulatory scrutiny, and the ever-present shadow of its controversial founder have all posed significant hurdles. The question remains, can Truth Social overcome these obstacles and establish itself as a viable force in the crowded and competitive world of social media? Truth Social, like any business, needs a solid revenue model to survive. Advertising is a key revenue stream, allowing businesses to target the platform's predominantly conservative audience. However, Truth Social's reliance on advertising revenue has faced challenges. Changes in revenue-sharing agreements and a fluctuating user base have impacted its advertising income. To diversify, Truth Social has ventured into subscription services, offering users premium features and exclusive content for a monthly fee. The platform has also introduced Trump-branded merchandise, capitalizing on the strong support for the former president among its user base. From clothing and accessories to campaign memorabilia, Truth Social aims to tap into the purchasing power of its dedicated audience. This approach allows the platform to supplement its income and further engage its users. Whether these revenue strategies will be enough to sustain Truth Social in the long run remains to be seen. Stepping into the world of Truth Social is like entering a digital echo chamber of conservative thought. The platform's user interface bears a striking resemblance to Twitter, with its familiar layout of posts, followers, and trending topics. Truth Social distinguishes itself through its less stringent approach to content moderation, aiming to foster an environment of unfettered free speech. This hands-off approach has attracted a predominantly conservative user base, many of whom felt censored on other platforms. Truth Social has become a haven for Trump supporters and conservative commentators. However, this lack of stringent moderation has also drawn criticism, with some accusing the platform of becoming a breeding ground for misinformation and hate speech. Truth Social faces the ongoing challenge of balancing its commitment to free speech with the need to maintain a safe and respectful environment. The platform's future depends on its ability to navigate this delicate balance, attracting a wider audience without alienating its core base. Truth Social's survival hinges on proving that its model of free speech can foster a vibrant and engaging online community. From a financial standpoint, Truth Social's journey has been turbulent, marked by significant losses and declining revenue. In 2024, Truth Social's parent company, Trump Media and Technology Group, reported a staggering $400.9 million loss. These losses reflect the uphill battle Truth Social faces in competing with established social media giants. Attracting advertisers has proven difficult, with some brands hesitant to associate themselves with the platform's controversial image. Furthermore, Truth Social's declining revenue suggests a struggle to retain users and keep them engaged. To achieve financial stability, Truth Social needs to address its underlying challenges. Attracting a wider audience, diversifying its revenue streams beyond advertising, and demonstrating its value proposition to investors are all crucial steps. Whether Truth Social can navigate these turbulent financial waters and emerge as a profitable venture remains to be seen. Section 5: David versus Goliath, competing with social media giants. Entering the arena of social media is no small feat, especially when the established players are titans like Twitter, Meta, and TikTok. Truth Social has carved a niche for itself by appealing to a specific demographic: conservative users who feel alienated by the perceived biases of mainstream platforms. This laser focus on a conservative audience is Truth Social's key differentiator. While Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram cater to a broad spectrum of users, Truth Social positions itself as a haven for conservative voices. This unique selling proposition has resonated with a significant portion of the conservative population, propelling Truth Social's initial growth. However, this niche appeal also presents challenges. Attracting a wider audience without alienating its core base is crucial for Truth Social's long-term growth and sustainability. To truly compete with the social media giants, Truth Social needs to demonstrate its value proposition beyond its political stance. Section 6. The Trump brand, asset or liability. The name Trump is inextricably linked to Truth Social. The platform's very existence stems from Donald Trump's desire to create a space for his supporters and promote his brand of conservative politics. This close association with the former president is both an asset and a liability for Truth Social. On the one hand, Trump's loyal following provided the platform with an instant user base. Millions of his supporters flocked to Truth Social upon its launch, eager to hear from the former president directly. However, Trump's polarizing persona also alienates a considerable portion of the population. This association with Trump limits Truth Social's ability to attract a wider audience, hindering its growth potential. Furthermore, Trump's legal troubles and ongoing controversies cast a shadow over the platform. Truth Social needs to demonstrate its value proposition beyond its association with Trump, offering a compelling user experience to attract a broader audience. Section 7. The Free Speech Tightrope. At the heart of Truth Social's mission lies a commitment to free speech. The platform positions itself as a bastion of uncensored discourse, a digital haven where conservative voices can express themselves freely. This dedication to free speech is a double-edged sword, attracting users while presenting significant challenges. Truth Social's lax approach to content moderation has drawn criticism for creating an environment susceptible to misinformation, hate speech, and harassment. Striking this balance is crucial for Truth Social's long-term success. Excessive moderation could alienate its core user base, who are drawn to the platform's promise of unfettered free speech. However, failing to address issues like misinformation and harassment could deter advertisers and limit the platform's appeal. Developing effective content moderation policies that uphold the spirit of free speech while protecting users from harm is essential for the platform's sustainability and growth. Section 8. Can Truth Social survive? The question of Truth Social's survival looms large. The platform faces an uphill battle in a fiercely competitive market, grappling with financial challenges, content moderation dilemmas, and the shadow of its controversial founder. Its future hinges on its ability to address these challenges head-on and adapt to the ever-evolving digital landscape. Attracting a wider and more diverse audience is crucial for Truth Social's growth. Diversifying revenue streams is equally important. Reducing reliance on advertising and exploring alternative revenue models will provide greater financial stability. Truth Social needs to establish a distinct identity, separate from its founder, to secure its place in the social media landscape. Section 9. The future of conservative social media. Truth Social's emergence reflects a broader trend, the rise of alternative social media platforms catering to specific political ideologies. As trust in mainstream platforms wanes among some conservative users, platforms like Truth Social, Gab, and Parler have gained traction. Whether this trend toward ideological silos in the digital world is a positive or negative development remains to be seen. On the one hand, these platforms can provide a sense of community for users who feel marginalized elsewhere. However, these echo chambers can also reinforce existing biases and contribute to the spread of misinformation. The future of conservative social media hinges on finding a balance between fostering communities of shared values and promoting open dialogue. Platforms like Truth Social have a role to play in shaping this future, and their success will depend on their ability to foster healthy and productive online communities.